fakes and say just looking at mirrors, yeah. They shining too loud, I can't hear you. Lately you've been a problem to me. I don't even wanna be near you. I don't even wanna be with you.
Alright guys, so we on our way to Marshall's, you feel me? That's our first stop, man. It's right up the street though. About like 4 minutes. And then we're gonna be up to the Civil Rights Museum. That should be fun. If y'all know, y'all know.
Squishy. You got squishy
I feel like I'm driving a real truck for real.
Bro, I don't like
turn radius.
I've been seeing it on things ads, bro. I don't like Ollie.
I don't know how these people are in these lots, bro, but I'd be real careful.
Yeah.
Somebody in next car over there.
I feel like I'm crooked. I feel like I'm... Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
6, 7.
Alright.
Chick-fil-A.
Hopefully they got some some fire stuff. So we can get right on the budget, get right for the low ski. It's hot, y'all.
Yeah, it is. It feels like
Now I got this
summer,
black
bro.
tee on. It is summer over here.
Yeah.
Where we at, it's not quite summer for real. Why is everybody so tall? Like bro. That's crazy. Tall. Why they do that? We can go over here. Oh, we'll be back, Mom. Oh. Thought I seen some, y'all. We gonna see what they talking about over here, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's like hot, boy, but that's cool though. Yeah, if y'all don't know, y'all could really get fly in here. In Marshall's, find y'all some cheap stuff, and then still get right. Got some graphic tees. You feel me? Oh, that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's cheeks though. I ain't gonna lie. Hoodie. Can't go wrong. But a lot of stuff, this probably for the winter. They try and get rid of this stuff for winter, so this probably like super. It's not pricey. All right, we finna walk over and see what they doing. They finna buy some shit. I'm not finna buy nothing. I just came across some Essential Micro, the boxer briefs, the Nike joints, right? A 3-pack, old 3-pack. For what's the price? $25, and it's usually $35. That's a steal, bro. You tell me, you just gotta look. Look, it got all type of stuff, bro. Look, all types of brands. It's the stuff that they probably don't use and they throw out, but it's still, look, Polo, look. You just gotta know how to shop. Oh, bro. See, we got some Under Armour. Yeah. The Calvins. Now I'm looking for some like just regular briefs, not the compression joints, but But I'm gonna let y'all know if I find some. All right, so we really just peeped. It's usually $47.50, right? And we talking about the same briefs, 24, right? Then, as soon as I turn the camera off, bro, I found these, right? The Polos. Look, okay, 55, but where's the other? Oh, but now it's $24.99. I might have to cop again. See what I'm saying? I'm glad we came in here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so capped, bro. I'm talking about I'm not finna get nothing. I came out with a whole bunch of design, and y'all see the bag though, you feel me? All under, I got the receipt right here too. $104.21. And I came up on steals. Man, I'm telling you.
And when I miss, when you was all in my crib, what is that? Pretty lies, a name on the gift, it's on my head. Let's go inside. Hey. Okay.
about to in 1.2 miles. I could probably take a back road to there too.
The reason I asked is because these two
Okay. I'll get over.
There's a crash ahead.
I'm finna get right here.
Dirk's boy told me Mama's room was his favorite song. He was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit, brother. But listen for you.
There are police reported ahead.
He a lit summer. Tell Tony leave the motor running.
There's no point getting that lane if I'm finna get off.
I wasn't saying get in that.
Oh.
So you get this.
Oh. I ain't gonna lie, this drive right now, it's so inspirational. Cause it's like, man, I see myself in this. Manifestation is real, like a real thing, bro. It's certain things that should inspire you to do better. You feel me? And I feel like it's one of these moments real quick. So that's why I'm showing it and telling y'all, bringing y'all with us. You feel me? Y'all in Memphis with us, man. I hope y'all enjoying it. Hope y'all enjoying the content. Watch the boot band. And then we got the rodeo next after all this. But they got so, you can show them like the art. They got a lot of art out here, man. They look like we really in the trenches for real. Look at that art. Yo. That's hard. All them colors. Yeah, I see. We heading up to the downtown Memphis right now. The town. That's the town. Ain't nothing beating the city though. The city of Chicago. But hey, what's taking them so long, bro? Like, I'm not in a hurry, but they're taking too long to turn. I don't feel like I'm driving in a hurry. This is just how I drive. I'm over there complaining, man. All right, so we 5 away. We gon' cut the camera back on once we get back. We gonna get back to y'all. All right, y'all. So we touched down. You feel me? We parked real quick, but we gotta walk all the way up there, probably a couple blocks. Probably 1 block, to be honest. It's over there, but we going to the museum, the motel, the famous motel that Martin Luther King was at, and you know, got now you know what I'm talking about. If y'all know y'all history, but that's where we finna go, and it turned into a civil rights museum, and that's where all the magic happens. It's the Lorraine Motel. Cause I couldn't get it right the first time, I'm not gonna lie. But we got it right. And then that's the sign right here, the Lorraine Motel.
I was pointing there.
Yeah. Dang. I'm excited, bro, to be in there. I'm not gonna lie. Should be a fun time, man. A lot of history. Do y'all research, man. A lot of history is in this building. And we gonna break it down to y'all. Y'all want the sign, right? Yes. Okay, cool. 2 more.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If y'all want more, just let me know.
Oh, no, we good.
I got y'all. That's cool?
Yo, that's cool.
All right, cool. You're welcome. You guys enjoy. This is exactly where Martin Luther King has been.
That one and that one.
Ain't it 305? It's 305, right?
They don't let you go in.
Oh. Nah, you can't. Look. Dang. They still got the cars and most stuff. That's crazy.
I thought about it.
Wow, bruh. Dang. Oh, dang, where you go? Look. Because inside they standing there. On the side, so they can see. Oh, okay. Dang. So if y'all don't know already, 306, that's where he actually was at, and he was standing outside on the balcony. And then 307, that's where his people came when he was traveling with them. I gotta get out the way so they can see tight. That's crazy though, bro. And then we gonna be up in that room right there. The room that I said that the homies was in, or his people was in, we gonna be in 307 so we could look at 306 indoors. Dang. So let's say the vintage cars in the parking lot represents the vehicles parked in the Lorraine Motel when Dr. Martin Luther King was killed. The wreath on the balcony is a replica. The original was placed here on April 8th, 1968, during a Memorial Day service, a memorial service. The marble marker was placed on the site the same day. Wow. Let them. All right, so just show it real quick. All right, that should be good. Damn, bro. Look where Abe Lincoln at, y'all. Look at that. If y'all can't read, they say, my boy, we've toiled and taken care of you long enough now. You've got to work, Cap. Goodbye.
There are sacred places. Places where we remember those who paid the heaviest price for our freedom. You are at a sacred place.
Martin Luther King Jr. was killed tonight in Memphis, Tennessee.
We gather here this morning in one of the darkest hours of all mankind.
Throughout history, African Americans like Martin Luther King have fought and died for freedom, for equality. From the call for human rights to the stirring of the struggle for civil rights.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Enslaved Africans in America knew that the words of the newly forged Declaration of Independence did not apply to them, to us.
That they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights.
We knew at that time we were not considered equal in the eyes of white Americans, nor the new American government.
The vision of America as the land of opportunity did not include equal opportunities for us.
But that was someone else's vision, and that was a vision that could not prevail.
No matter how long it might take, no matter what it might cost, we refuse to be defined as less than equal. Since the dawn of America, immigrants flocked to our shores, seeking freedom and opportunity. We arrived against our will, bought and sold as chattel, our families torn apart.
We were denied the most basic human rights and dignities, as our labor became the bedrock of the American economy.
Though we shed our blood for American independence during the Revolutionary War, we remained enslaved.
The new Constitution counted us as just 3/5 of a person.
We put our lives on the line to escape a life in bondage.
We cry to you for liberty. Our masters have no more right to make us serve them than we have to make our masters serve us.
Gentlemen, is this to be right and just? Is this a free country?
Some of us organized our efforts, and in national anti-slavery movement began to gain traction.
Our call for freedom rippled across America like a rock tossed into a stagnant pond, and the white Southerner was afraid.
And many in the North tried to silence our message because they too had an economic stake in the survival of slavery.
One of us, a daring slave named Dred Scott, sued for his freedom. He based his case on the fact that he and his master had lived in free areas where slavery was illegal. The case sparked a debate on black citizenship that reached our nation's highest court.
In a crushing blow to our cause, the court ruled that we were not truly Americans and had no right to sue. But we had forced the public to hear our cries for freedom. We could no longer be ignored.
Dang. Look, Chicago in there too. Dang. No, it's okay, you good. Appreciate you. And then this what my granddaddy was talking about, the Pullman Porter. They were doing stuff in Chicago. So this train started in Chicago. Sleeping car porters. The schooling.
We shouldn't have never desegregated.
Right. It's okay. It's good.
Nobody knew that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We were always thinking about getting the same rights as other people.
Right. Instead of helping each other out and doing none of that. Yeah, keep it running, bro. You good.
That Rosa.
Oh, the part right there, yeah. There she go. Not me. Oh, well. We could go
How
in
long it take to study all the individuals?
You can walk in here. Yeah. You go first.
Individual,
I need that seat now. Please move back.
people of that time.
If you can sit there another bus, suppose you get
Wow.
off and into one of them.
This is crazy.
If you don't move out of that seat, I'll have you arrested.
We're gonna sit in the front too.
In 1955,
sit right here.
I think this was bad. You ought to see the streetcars. The streetcars was even worse.
The bus, man. Go ahead. Oh yeah.
And the trolley.
No, it's okay. And then this is where Rosa Parks was, y'all.
Please move to the back of the bus.
This is crazy.
I need that seat now. Please move back. If you can sit there on other buses, suppose you get off and into one of them.
She even got more heart than he did.
Look, woman, I told you I wanted the seat. Now, are you going to stand up?
No.
Well, if you don't stand up, I'm going to have you arrested.
You can do that.
Please move back. If you can sit there on the bus, suppose you get off anywhere. Get up from there.
Yes, give me the police department. Yes, this is Jim Blake. I'm a bus driver, and I have a problem.
Alright, y'all, if y'all don't know what this is the restaurant when they told them to move and they wouldn't move, or they wouldn't serve them. They wouldn't serve them, and they sat right here. So, and that's them. I done peeped behind me. It said whites only on the window. So if y'all need to play it back, go ahead. Man.
But not done with it. Not experienced with it. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's moms.
Meredith is now left the Wilton Thompson building after having been rejected by Governor.
3 times Meredith tried to enroll and missed. 3 times the state government would back his efforts.
Picture on this one too, I ain't gonna lie.
They built the homes of their
But this where Martin Luther King was in.
Gross injustice
They can
and
hear me.
shameful humiliation. If the inexpressible cruelties of slave trade could not stop us, the opposition we now face will surely fail. And the deep fog of misunderstanding.
So this where Martin Luther King was when he got locked up. They put him in a cell, and this is what the cell looked like.
The radiant, yours for the cause of peace and brotherhood, Martin Luther King Jr.
And they had a quote up here. You don't gotta get it, but they had a quote up here that he said.
You may well ask why.
There's so much in here. Like you can't even do like you would have to stay in here for hours. I wouldn't be surprised if people come back. Like peace and love.
Right.
You could just vlog, so you could. Yeah, we just skipped like 20 years. Didn't we just skip like 20 years coming from down here? I don't know what this. Look at that. Oh, garbage truck.
I guess you put garbage in there.
Yeah, look. I think this right here, this opens up, and then they throw it in there on the side.
Or backwards.
Oh yeah. It is a lot in here, though, bro. You gotta spin back twice to see everything. For real. Huh? Yeah, with the incline. That's why I was like, we skipped 20 years when we was walking. Okay, so this is Martin Luther King, where his friends and his family was, I think on this side. And then the other one, like we was talking about, that's where he was. That's what we finna see real quick. For my Chicago natives, yes indeed, that is Reverend Jackson in the middle of the picture right there, RP.
God
We can see his oh, it looks so basic in here though. Like it's literally just necessities. Like ain't nothing else in there. What's up, bro? And notice how much stuff he got in his. That's the TV, bro. Hey man, stay tuned for the next vlog. We will be going out to eat at the famous restaurant called Central Barbecue, and we will also be starting to go to the rodeo. That's when all the magic happens. You get me? So stay tuned for that. I'll see y'all next time.